Ano nga ba ang similarities and differences between debit card at credit card? Before we start, for context, lahat ng ibabahagi kong kaalaman ay based lamang sa aking experience at research. Let's go. As you can see, meron akong iba't ibang debit card from various banks like BDO, BPI, GoTime, Maya, at GCash. Meron rin akong credit card from BDO, BPI, at Union Bank. And based on my experience, here are the similarities I have encountered for both debit and credit card. First similarities is that they can be both used as a payment option for both online and physical store. Paano? Let's say nasa grocery or pharmacy ka or tech store at wala kang dalang cash pambayad. As long as may POS machine ang merchant or tindahan tulad na nakikita mo sa screen, pwede mo gamitin ang debit card or credit card mo pambayad as long as the merchant accept payment via card. Just make sure lang na enough naman balance ang savings account mo kapag debit card ginamit mo or sapat ang remaining credit limit mo once credit card naman ginamit mo kasi it won't push through kapag kulang balance mo. In terms naman sa online store, they can be used sa mga online shop as long as this store accept credit or debit card as you can see in the screen. Here are some online store na nasubukan ko that accept debit and credit card. Second similarities nila ay they have both promos and rewards. As you can see, one of the posts of BDO Unibank, it says that if ginamit ninyo ang inyong BDO Pay and you link debit card or credit card, you will receive a cashback cap at 1,000 pesos at a given time frame like up to May 15, 2024. So, if ginamit mo siya beyond that, wala na siyang cashback. For BPI naman, recent lang, sinabi dito na if mag-grocery ka sa NCCC Mall, participating stores nila at umabot ka ng at least 4K purchase mo for every receipt, you will receive 300 pesos worth of gift certificate up to December 10, 2024 to January 31st, 2025 kung saan pwede mo gamitin sa NCCC Mall good as cash ang gift certificate na natanggap mo. Third similarities nila is that they can be used to cash in money sa e-wallet as you can see sa screen. Ito naman yung mga e-wallet na nasubukan kung mag-cash in pera via credit card, GrabPay at Maya. Wherein 200 pesos ang fee ni Maya for cash in using credit card or debit card while 2% naman sa Grab wallet. Meaning if napag-cash in ka ng 1,000 pesos, may fee na 20 pesos sa Grab. Now that we are done with their similarities, let's talk about the differences between debit and credit card. First difference ng dalawa ay ang kanilang source of fund. If gagamitin mo ang debit card mo, ang source of fund mo ay ang sarili mong savings account. Meaning, if available balance mo sa yung savings account ay 6,000 lang, 6,000 lang pwede nyo gamitin. Meanwhile, if credit card naman ginamit mo, ang source of fund niyo ay ang card issuer or the bank na nagbigay sa inyo ng credit card. Meaning, magpapautang ng pera ang bangko sa inyo. In my case, BDO. Note, if may bibilhin ka ng grocery or gadget worth 15,000 pesos at hindi sapat savings balance mo tulad ng balance ko, you can use your credit card to pay your bill as long as sapat ang credit limit mo. Second difference nila ay ang payment responsibility. By payment responsibility, meaning yan is that if ginamit mo ang debit card mo, wala kang need bayaran sa bangko kasi own money mo naman ang ginamit sa pagbayad ng bills mo. Kapag naman credit card ginamit mo in paying your bills, kailangan mo bayaran ang pera ginamit mo sa credit card kasi utang ito sa bangko. Ang kagandahan lang, if nabayaran mo in full, hiniram mo na pera sa credit card before or on due date, wala itong interest. Pero once hindi mo nabayaran on due date, magkaka-interest ito plus penalty kapag below minimum binayaran mo. Third difference nila is fees. It was mentioned earlier sa similarities that we can use both of our debit and credit card in cashing in sa e-wallet. At sinabi ko rin na once nag-cash in kayo sa Maya via debit or credit card, may fee na 200 pesos. Pero this is only true to all debit card but not to all credit card. Kasi when I tried cashing in my Union Bank credit card to pay Maya, may additional 5% fee CUB. Pinabayad sa akin which is the 510 pesos na nakikita mo sa screen. Which means I paid 710 pesos in total for 10k cash in for Maya wallet. Pero people on Facebook told me na wala naman kasi fee sa Security Bank when they tried cashing in sa Maya wallet nila using their credit card. Meaning, this depends on the bank whether may quasi-charge fee sila or wala. Another example is when you get money sa bank. For example, I have 6,000 pesos sa savings account ko. Tapos gusto ko ito withdraw yung pera ko sa ATM machine ng bangko. Wala akong babayaran if I use my debit card. Pero if nag-withdraw ako sa other bank, may withdrawal fee ako na 18 pesos. Meanwhile, if credit card naman, bawal kayo mag-withdraw using the ATM machine, kailangan nyo magdiretso sa bangko. And if gusto nyo i-convert ang available credit limit niyo to cash, may babayaran kayong 200 pesos cash advance fee plus cash availment rate depending on the type of your credit card at pinili mo na term. Dagdag kaalaman, iba't ibang interest rate per credit card. Fourth difference nila is rewards and promos. It was mentioned earlier na both debit and credit card have promos and rewards tulad ng sa NCCC Mall Gift Certificate. Pero ang kaibahan ng dalawang card na ito ay si debit card ay limited lang ang promos and rewards. Yes, totoo na you will receive 300 pesos worth of gift certificate if you use your debit or credit card in paying your grocery bill with minimum spend of 4K. Pero if you use your BPI rewards card in paying your grocery bill, hindi lamang 300 pesos na gift certificate makukuha mo, pati points for every 35 pesos spent mo. Sa madaling salita, if I use my debit card sa BPI na sa NCCC with minimum spend of 4K during this promo, makakatanggap lang ako ng 300 pesos gift certificate galing kay NCCC. Meanwhile, if I use my BPI credit card na rewards card, I will receive 300 pesos na gift certificate plus 114 points which is convertible to rewards such as smiles. Dagdag kaalaman, hindi limited time frame ang pag-gain ng points for every 35 pesos spend mo, unlike yung sa promo sa debit card. Like this, meaning every time nagagastos ako, may promo man or wala, I will gain points for every 35 pesos spend ko. Fifth difference nila na alam ko based on experience is fraud liability. As you can see, I have an unauthorized transaction sa credit card ko way back August 2024. Since unauthorized siya, tumawag ako sa customer service at nagpa-guide ako to make an appeal. After I made an appeal, after a week, they started the investigation at binalik nila available credit limit ko as you can see at hindi nila ako pinabayaran sa unauthorized transaction as they're doing their investigation. Tanong, once may unauthorized transaction rin po ba sa debit card ko, then I made an appeal kagaya na ginawa mo sa credit card, ibabalik rin po ba sa bank ang pera ko? While they're doing this investigation, ang sagot po dyan is no. Yes, they will recognize your appeal and they will investigate. Pero they will not return the money sa inyong savings account not until matapos ang investigation nila at ma-prove nila na fraudulent yung transaction at makita nila na hindi talaga kayo nag-provide ng security information like CVV or OTP. Kaya when purchasing in physical store at online store, I always recommend to use credit card kasi safer ito compared sa debit card. And in case of fraudulent activity, tulad na nangyari sa akin, bank will investigate it more kasi pera nila yun. Unlike if sa savings account mo using your debit card, pera mo yun. Kaya mas priority nila yung credit card. Ika-anim na difference nila na alam ko based on experience is the membership fee. Based on experience, walang annual membership fee sa debit card. Meanwhile, ang credit cards meron. At iba-iba ang annual fee nito depending sa tier ng credit card mo. Pero waivable naman ito if you reach a certain spending limit in a month or year. Just ask the bank customer service magkano kailangan mo gastusin sa isang taon at once na-reach mo na yung minimum spend, pwede mo nang ipa-waive yung annual fee mo sa customer service ni bank. Tawagan mo lang sila and ask them to waive your credit card annual fee. Note, hindi lahat ng credit card annual fee ay pwede ma-waive. Kagaya ng aking BDO installment card na hindi siya waivable kahit magkano pa gastusin mo.
Informative ba ang video na ito para sa inyo? And gusto nyo din matutunan ang review ko sa aking BDO installment card at kung bakit I still keep it. If interested ka, click this video. O di kaya interested kang kumuha na yung sariling credit card without any requirements. May tutorial din ako para dyan, click mo lang ito. So if you want more videos like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. Yun lang, see you in my next video. Let's go!